Hello, I'm Delyth Morgan. I'm Chief Executive of Breast Cancer Campaign, and today I'm here in Southampton. This is the third visit on my tour around the country, where I'm going to look at the research the Breast Cancer Campaign is funding. An important aim of the research we fund is to provide better treatments, from tailoring treatments for individuals to improving current therapies and preventing resistance. Professor Diana Eccles is looking at how a patient's genes could help doctors decide the best treatment path for them.
One of the things that might help us manage a cancer in an individual who comes through the door is that we may be able to say, on your genetic background, your chance, if this cancer comes back, of it coming back, for example, in the bone, is higher than average. So I think that we might then be able to be very much more specific for the individual based on their genotype, what we think their future might look like.
This work is greatly helped by the mathematics work of Andrew Collins. Trawling through the genetics information of thousands of women with breast cancer, his computer models will help find genes which predict long-term outlook for patients.
We're looking for genetic variation that influences the development of breast cancer and the outcomes of breast cancer. And obviously, the more of that we can identify and contribute to the literature, then the more prospect there is for developing new therapies and for greater prediction power for individual patients.
We also need to improve the treatments we currently have. Ramsey Cutress is working to improve the well-known drug Herceptin by developing drugs to combine with it to increase the effectiveness of this treatment for patients.
Yes, so Herceptin is a well-known treatment. So Herceptin is an antibody that binds to a receptor, to the HER2 receptor on breast cancer cells that overexpress it, and is a very effective treatment. Herceptin will reduce the death from breast cancer in these particular breast cancers by about 50%. But what I'm hoping our research will lead to proof of principle that combining treatments can be more effective in certain situations.
Unfortunately, some women with breast cancer become resistant to their treatments. I spoke to Dr. Jeremy Blaydes, who's looking at resistance to chemotherapy.
In some cases, changes occur in the tumour cells that mean that the current chemotherapies don't work anymore, or basically the cancer cells almost become stronger, if you like, so they're harder to kill. So we're basically trying to find ways to weaken them again, to make them sensitive to the chemotherapies we've got again, or even find new drugs that work in different ways to the current therapies that the tumour cells haven't found out ways of escaping from.
If successful, the work we're funding in Southampton and elsewhere to target treatments to the right people and improve the therapies we already have will change the face of how we think of breast cancer.
I would hope in the longer term some of those subtypes may be less seen as an incurable illness rather than as a sort of long-term, maybe a long-term chronic disease, a bit like something like arthritis, or where you may not have the cure but you can keep it under control with treatments, sequential treatments, and patients can go on to live good quality lives.
The work I've visited today is providing real hope for women affected by breast cancer. It's been wonderful to see scientists collaborating from so many different disciplines. This research really can give us hope for the future.